What's up, Aries? Welcome to Squirt Queen Intuition. Welcome in. Come on in. Let's go ahead and see what spiritual and intuitive messages you guys need to know for June. Y'all, I started doing these readings the 1st of June. I'm still not finished. This month is going by so fast already. It's crazy. I swear it was just June the 1st. And now we're already, today is the 10th. So we're already halfway through June. And I'm still trying to knock these videos out. But guys, be patient with me. My schedule is really hectic. And honestly, guys, out of everything in my life, that if I had to make room for it, and if it had to be gone, it would have to be this channel. So I'm trying my hardest, okay, to keep on going. But y'all got to start putting that energy into the channel. Y'all got to. Y'all got to start commenting. Y'all got to start putting them thumbs up. Because after a while, your energy drains doing these readings, and can't keep conflicting with my schedule. Like, this is energy I'm putting out, and yeah, if it's not going to be worth it, I'm gonna have to transmute and put that energy elsewhere, and focus on other things. And I don't want to, but time, it seems like it's hardly permitting now for me to do these readings, but. Anyway, enough about my problems, guys. Okay, so we're going to see it's time to get serious. All right, we're going to see what spiritual and intuitive messages you guys need to know for your journey for the month of June and so forth. However, long this reading may resonate for you. But seeing what you need to surrender here, what do you need to let go? What blockages do you have? All right. And the first thing card that came out for you says surrender to passion. Okay. It says get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So guys, let that passion flow. You might be feeling very passionate about something or someone, but you're in your head. And Aries, you're passionate, you're ruled by Mars. So that's your energy, right? So embody that, surrender to that passion, whatever you feel passionate about, hell, whoever you feel passionate about, right? But focus on the people, like I said, focus on the people and activities that ignite your passion. So if someone is, let me see what I'm saying, killing that flame, just smothering your fire, your spark, your flame out, it's time to avoid that type of energy, that type of person, if they don't ignite your passion, okay? Because Aries, you guys are passion, right? However it comes out. But if they're not showing that, if they're not in line with that energy, you want something passionate right now. Now, it's funny as I'm speaking because at the bottom, you got surrender your fear of intimacy. So guys, if this is not you, but this is more so your readings, what you need to know for your spiritual journey, but it could be your person, right? Because either way it goes, you're with them, their energy is going to impact you and vice versa. So maybe this is how someone's telling you that they feel. Maybe you're dealing with someone and you feel like they are afraid of the passion or they're fearful of the intimacy, trauma, and now that love is here, somebody may be somewhat afraid. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. So surrender to the passion you feel, guys, and surrender to your fear of intimacy. And at the bottom, it says you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay. Let's get one more. Okay, surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal. Instead of putting it off, taking action will attract success. Okay? So if you guys have been finding yourself putting things off, not being on top of your business as much as you should, it gets draining, it gets tiring, but whatever, do not procrastinate, okay? Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? right? So guess what? Tomorrow gonna come and you still ain't gonna get them done. That's what happened with these readings. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do them tomorrow. I ain't worry about it. Tomorrow come and get busy. I'm tired. Next day come, I'm gonna do them tomorrow. So, and now here we are, June 10th, and y'all are just getting y'all reading. But don't procrastinate, okay? Just don't procrastinate because, time is too precious to waste, And the more the longer you take to handle one thing, the longer it takes you to get to something else. And then really, eventually, everything is behind, okay? And then it creates a life of chaos and frustration. And then that's where all the things come. So keep in mind, guys, sometimes the best way to keep yourself balanced is be organized, routine, plan, daily habits. Yeah. So enough of that. Let's go ahead. So surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all that you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Maybe you guys are wanting something to work in a certain way. And until it works that way, you guys, I don't know, are holding off on doing it. I don't know if I'm going to make this make sense, but this is what I'm feeling. Like, you guys know how it's like something you want to handle, you need to handle, you need to handle, but you put it off. It's like, I don't know if I'm ready to take care of that right now. Or I don't know if that's going to turn out the way I want it to, because you already have your attachment to what you want it to be. And it's like, unless that situation is looking perfect, you don't want to make a move on it. And sometimes spirit is saying, sometimes it's not the perfect time. Sometimes you just got to go ahead and get it done. Okay. And I don't know who that's for or what that's about, but that's what I am picking up here in my spirit, that somebody is not really getting something done because they already have their mind made up of how it's going to go. And so you're not doing it because it doesn't look like it's going to go that way. So like, say for instance, perfect example, say somebody wants to buy a house, right? Their goal is to buy a house. But they never get on the process because they keep telling themselves, oh, I don't make the money, or I wouldn't be able to afford it. Or, they come up with all kind of reasons, all kind of excuses because they've already told themselves how it's going to go. So then what happens? You end up talking yourself out of it. You put it off because you start to put it further and further on your list of what's important. And then it gets further and further behind. And then it starts to look more like procrastination, than just you rationalizing in your mind about why something wouldn't work. So just be mindful, guys, that you're not kind of talking yourself out of doing things. Because you already have your mind made up of how it's going to turn out, how you want it to go. Okay. So that's not really giving, surrendering anything over to the universe or letting the universe or divine know that they're in charge. It's more so you trying to handle it or handle the outcome. For some of you guys, I use the house or buying the house as a example. But for some of you guys, this could be your relationship. Okay, some of you guys may not be taking things to the next level with someone, or afraid to express yourself in that way because you've already made up in your mind. You're afraid of how the results may be. Like I did. So with that fear of intimacy, there's a very intense love or passion that you feel for someone, but because you are afraid of the outcome or the results of this person, you kind of procrastinate. Like, well, let's not put a title on it right now because in your mind, you don't really know where it's going to go, right? You don't know how it's going to end up. You're afraid that this person may hurt you. So instead of kind of just taking a step and leaping out there and jumping out there in that Aries full energy, you're kind of holding back because you're overthinking things, or you're just kind of let fear guide your thoughts right now. Okay, wow. So, let's see what else you got. So, guys, remember, things happen the way you make them happen because you make them happen, right? So, and I know you're not in complete control of everything. You know, the universe has its way of doing things too. But you are still the alchemist. And when you realize that, you will understand that you got to surrender those attachment to results, right? So you can't hold off on doing something because you already tell yourself it's going to fail, or it's not going to work, or this person is going to leave me, or they're just going to hurt me. So, hey, why even do it anyway, right? It's kind of like the vibe I'm getting. But you got to understand that you got to put that energy forward, right? That's how you combat that energy. Yeah, remember, things seep into us just a little bit. All it needs is a little crack, right? Just a little crack. When you don't have that foundation strong or set, or you're not secure in what's going on, or you're not grounded, all it needs, all that negative energy needs, is that little itty bitty inch, right? And from there, all it takes is that one little negative planet seed to get in your head. And then if you don't have the control mentally, spiritually, you're going to spiral, right? And then that's what leads to the deeper issues, right? Like the everyday things like, oh, procrastinate and putting it off, you know, habits like that we got to get out of, you know, like small habits. Like if you just see that you procrastinate, you got to kind of reprogram yourself not to procrastinate, right? You got to reprogram yourself to let love in. You got to reprogram yourself to be able to radically accept certain things for how they are, right? So, let's see. Damn, I mean, how many, you got look for a sign and big happy changes. I'm doing, these cards are jumping out. Opportunity. Okay. One card, Spirit. One card. Thank you. Look at that. If you believe, that's your message. And be assertive. Yes. Be assertive, guys. That being a procrastinator is the opposite of being assertive. You're not taking your day by force, right? You're not tackling those things on. You're just kind of going with the flow and just, you know, whatever comes up and make you say, well, I'll put that off for now and I'll do it later. You know, that's not being assertive. Being assertive is saying, you know what, my mind is telling me not to get up, but let me get my ass up and do this or do that, or go here like I said I was, or let me go ahead and make that phone call. That's being assertive, and that's being assertive with yourself, right? So that's how you be assertive with yourself, and I feel like that's what it's more so about, you know, taking control of you, disciplining you, all right? A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay. Yeah, what better energy to come out than yours? It's time to take action. Look at that. New moon in Pisces. And at the bottom, you have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. So some of you guys may have pride that's in the way from stopping you from, I don't know, getting certain stuff done, handling certain stuff. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into the meat of the reading. All right, we done got the little appetizers. And now let's get to the real food for your soul, okay? Let's see. This Aries needs to know right now. Oh, purity. Okay. Purity, I love that card. I just think it's so beautiful. Like the eyes, it's so pretty to me. And I just feel like the camera doesn't know justice. Like, okay, inner peace and relaxation or so. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here for Aries? One card at a time. Spirit for Aries. Solitude. Purification. Wow, y'all got purity, solitude, and purification. Can you be any more? Y'all like a damn filtered water. Like what's like what's going on? Like what are y'all like? It's just something here that's just I don't know, telling you to be free, be you. You know, it's just so much here. It's very deep. But let's see. Embracing and protection. So it's too much. Let's get one card here. Spirit and abundance. Yeah. Abundance and truth. So guys, listen. I mean, y'all reading is deep, but it's really not a lot to it, right? It's just kind of what it is. Like it's just a simple but sweet message, but deep, if that makes sense. I'm not getting like, I guess what I'm saying is it's not a whole bunch going on. You know, sometimes I do a reading and sometimes it's overwhelming for me. It's like, what is all of this shit? Like, please don't dump it all on me one time in this reading. So you know, so I do ask for portions of stuff to come out in reading sometimes, because sometimes it's too much, right? Especially in the monthly reading. I'm going through a whole month, like it's a lot of energy, you know. A lot of things change and shift. Things can be one day, you know, one way one day and the next day completely different. So yeah. So let's see. Get this up because I'm gonna make sure you guys can see the bottom of the card too, and still can't see. I guess I don't have my camera aimed right today, y'all. Forgive me. There we go. Okay. So once again, we have purity, solitude, purification, and abundance. So it's crazy that purification comes out under purity. I'm just hearing like a clean spirit, pure in spirit. There's been something here that has happened, guys, and what I'm honestly feeling like it's someone that has come into your life. There's an energy that you're afraid of, but it has come into your life. That's that surrender to surrender to, I don't know what I was about to say, surrender to passion, and that surrender your fear of intimacy. There's something here that's so good that is almost scary. That's what I'm feeling, because with that purity, purification, it's like something is pure. Someone is pure in heart, pure in spirit. And that's the fearful part about what I see. It's like something so pure, so innocent, so clean. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but just so opposite of the chaos, the drama, the toxicity, negativity, all of that stuff before that you dealt with, which led up to the fear of intimacy, right? The fear of being passionate with someone. So there's a particular person here that it's something about their energy, you know. It's this brightness. I don't know, some of you guys may have been spending a lot of time alone, right? And then things change. I don't know if the right person comes around, the right people come around, but something has shifted and has brought more of a light into your life. But just somewhat, just a little bit. You're questioning it. You don't know what to expect from it. And this is where the procrastination comes in. This is where you get and sit alone and you think and you're like, damn, all of this is so good. Well, why am I holding off? Why am I not moving forward? Why am I not doing what I need to be doing for either this person or for myself or whatever it is? Apply how it resonates. But like the card said, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I mean, God, y'all, you're like, this is your message. All right. So let's clarify. Why is purity here? What's this purity energy? I'll just keep getting like, you deserve it, Aries. You deserve it. You deserve it. Maybe you have been good to people. Maybe it's been your spirit that's been pure. And the universe is blessing you for that. But let's see, purity. Look at that. Knight of Fire. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. That's what I'm feeling like, y'all. Because, like, purity and this Knight of Wands is about fast action, right? Moving forward with passion. There's something here or someone here that you feel very passionate. It's just something about this person that draws you to them is what I'm picking up on. And it may be moving fast, right? It may be somewhat moving fast, or spirit is saying you need to put some damn action. You need to start moving fast, okay? Because like I said, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. So this is something you guys have been, if it's not a relationship, this is something in your life that you really need to get to. I don't know what purity, in some sense, I don't know what purity has to do with you rushing to get something done. But it says a sudden event that needs immediate attention and purity. I'm thinking, guys, what I'm feeling is whoever this person is, the universe is telling you to stop procrastinating, put some fire behind your ass. Because this person they're not the type of person to stay around long. I am getting a very spiritual, divine person here, which is why I keep picking up on like this pure light, this energy, this vibrant light energy, a spirit, right? But if you don't move fast, if you don't give in, this person is going to end up going on, or the universe is going to come through and remove this situation. Let's see. I need to get another one for purity, because that Knight of Wands ain't making sense with that. 10 of Earth. Now, 10 of Earth came out in the reverse. But it says a happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. And that's the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So that could represent you guys needing to, I don't know, like hurry up, solidify something, build something with this person. You got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That's that energy of, like I'm saying, this person will not stay around long, guys. They will not. They will remove their feelings, their emotions, and they will move on if they feel like you're procrastinating or you're playing with their time. So Spirit is saying, hey, it's time for you to make some choices here. And it doesn't have to be about a person, guys. It could be about anything. All right. But 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see. Why solitude here? Spending a lot of time alone. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is definitely you not putting action, like slowing down, So once again, we got something about fast speed, right? Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, create solutions. Now that's in the reverse. And the second time you've had something about moving fast, and you needing to take your time to think. Okay? I'm feeling like that's the energy that you're in. I don't feel like that's the advice. I feel like that's the energy you're already in. I feel like the advice is for you to take action. You've been in this energy long enough, right? Of being in solitude and not really moving forward with goals or ideas or relationships, connections, whatever it is, right? But Spirit is saying now, you gotta get some pep in your step, right? You gotta get some pep in your step. You gotta find that passion, that motivation that you guys once had, and get to it. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever you feel passionate about. For everybody, it's not a relationship. For everybody, it's not a career goal. So you gotta apply it how it resonates, okay? But purification, what is this purification energy? The Lovers. What did I tell you guys? Y'all have somebody here that is going to love every, I want to cuss away, every toxic thing you've been through, every hurt, every heartbreak, every insecurity. Whoever this person is, guys, they about to love the shit out of you. You're about to have a love in your life that's going to make you feel brand new, like purified. Like a filtered bottle of water, like Fiji water. You're going to be so clean and filtered. It's like nothing from the past ever mattered. It's what I'm picking up on. You got a very deep spiritual love surrounding you. Whether it be spiritual, whether it be physical, definitely. And it says intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. Y'all see you keep getting this energy of weigh your decision. Don't move or moving too fast, or events coming in fast, and take your time. But that's the energy that you have been in. And the reason why this message is coming out is because that's not typically Aries energy, right? You know, to kind of drag on stuff, because you are about getting things done. Like I said, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. You guys are all about getting things done and moving and shaking, right? But this particular situation here, guys, there's something about one particular situation that maybe scares the shit out of you, and to the point to where you get paralyzed in fear and don't do anything, right? But if this is not confirmation that this is a pure love, this is a divine love, this is a divine being, this is a divine person, okay? And they're going to love you and love any poison you feel like you may have had in you. And vice versa, guys. That might be your calling on this person's life, right? But you're procrastinating, and you're holding on to what you feel like the results may be, right? So let's see, abundance. Why is abundance here? Why is abundance here? Oh, what better card? What better card, guys, than to clarify abundance than the Ace of Pentacles? So you have the Ace of Earth, which is in this deck, which is the Ace of Pentacles. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, and important documents or contracts. So you guys might be, I don't know, buying a house, buying a car, signing some sort of contract, business deal, accepting some sort of offer. Great prosperity coming in, great money coming in, beautiful. But this is once you guys start putting forth the action. I feel like I told you that's this person's energy as well. Your energy to them, their energy to you. It doesn't matter. Apply how it resonates. But like I said, this is going to be, I just feel like you guys are getting blessed for something here. I don't know what it was, I don't know if you just had numerous failed relationships, bad relationships, which has, planted that seed of fear in you. But Spirit is definitely saying it's time to shake that energy out, okay? You got the Queen of Cups here. Now, it came out in the reverse, but I'm going to put it in the upright because I don't feel like it should have been in the reverse anyway. But just because the way the cards are going. But Queen of Heart, look at that. Tender-hearted, empathic, loving, and patient. That sounds like this person here. It says relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So you got trust your intuition and truth. So I feel like some of you guys might be questioning certain things, but it looks like this person is going to be truthful with you because they love you, and they radiate truth, they radiate love, they radiate positivity. And so that's what scares you, because it's like, is this the fucking truth? Is this person telling me the truth? Are they hiding something? Is this just a facade? Are they just acting like this for a little while? Is this genuinely them? It's genuinely them, right? And so that could be fearful, especially if you're not used to people coming into your life without an agenda, and just genuinely want to love you. It can be hard to accept, right? And you have the sun, clarifying leadership. So look at that. New opportunity, maybe leadership opportunity. Could it just be this person just expressing their truth to you? Okay. Are you stepping in your truth when it comes to your emotions about somebody? Look at that. We're just talking about truth. Speak your truth. Throat chakra. And watch out. Watch out, guys. That's I feel like that's you on alert. Like, let me watch out. Let me not do this. Let me not do that. I don't feel like that's a warning to you. I feel like that's the energy that you're in. You're kind of in this watch out energy. Let me look. Let me watch. Let me see what's going on before I make a move. Before I, being very cautious. Is what I'm looking at. And sometimes being cautious is causing you to procrastinate, because you find ways to talk yourself out of something. How did I split the deck right back where it was at? That's crazy. No, I said speak your truth, and then that was be honest with yourself and them. Look at that, guys. Love. Wow. And prosperity. That's, y'all, beautiful. Y'all, this reading is beautiful. It just had a little simple but deep message to it, but overall the energy that I'm feeling from it is amazing. Let's see. So you have love. So definitely see love coming in, which I told you guys. This is that type of love that's going to scare y'all to live in today. Y'all don't know what to do with it. It's like it's almost unreal until you're afraid to make that step, because it's like, ain't no way this is going to work. Like, this is too good to be true. This person has to be playing a game. They can't be real. You guys selling. I guess everybody's in the selling this month, because that has come out in so many readings. But maybe you're in the sales. You're selling something. You will be selling. Okay. You got insurance. And I'm tired of seeing this insurance card. Like, I guess everybody's selling insurance right now, because I keep getting the two cards that keep coming out together. Maybe you need insurance, whatever. Apply how it resonates. Insurance, if insurance is important or a factor in your life right now. And then you have debt. Okay, so debt. Some of you guys trying to pay off some debt, clear out some debt. Maybe you're in debt because your insurance didn't cover something. Okay. And at the bottom, you have performance evaluation. So some of you guys might have to be, maybe you like get evaluations at work for your performance. Let's see. That could also be where that leadership is coming in, where I told you you're going to have a new position here or something, leadership, new opportunity, because somebody's going to recognize your work. They're going to see the work you're doing, and they're going to recognize it. Great match. Now, guys, with these cards, they could be career and life. Okay, so I kind of read them interchangeably between like the career message and the life message, because you can apply it either way. But it says great match. You're on the verge of finding the perfect work for you and the perfect person. Okay. So don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to truly be happy. So maybe that's the action you need to take, guys. Like it says, you're on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. So, and something looks like the perfect work. And I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you'll be selling insurance. Maybe you enjoy it. Maybe you're selling something and just period. Okay. It's our protection and wisdom. So let's see what else we have here for Aries Spirit. Okay. So we're going to take those two because they came out together, and I'm not trying to just keep shuffling for one card at a time. But we have ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Okay, guys? Maybe that's that procrastination too. You know how it's like, it's time for you to make a change. Like, you need to go back to school. Or you need to quit a job or start looking for another job. And you never get to it because, it's just what you see right now. You haven't made that choice, haven't put forth the action to actually see some things happen, right? So you have that procrastinating, but you have fast changes. You will be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. So go with the flow. This is why I'm keep getting like this fast energy. And I'm like, well, Aries ain't moving fast. So what's moving fast? It's other things around you that are going to be moving fast. And this is why Spirit is already warning you to get out of this procrastination energy. Because the way things are going to be moving so fast in your life, you're not going to be able to keep up if you're in the habit of procrastinating and putting things off. That is going to be detriment to this transformation that's happening in your life right now, okay? You're going to have to be on your P's and Q's. You're going to have to be ready when things are happening, because things are going to be happening so fast, and you got to get things handled as they are coming in, right? Wow. Okay. So let's see. Oh, an opportunity here, guys. Let me read that. That's at the bottom. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. All right. That's that. No got time for procrastination. Okay, like the card said, just do it. It's like Nike. Just do it. Okay. All right, let's see. Incoming news message, game changer. Look at that. Surprise invitation, insights, gifts, and making connections. So something is incoming, guys, and whatever it is, it's good. It could be good news. It's a game changer. Like I said, there's something here that's about to change. It's a surprise invitation, gifts, or making connections. And then you have crisis. Restructuring life, blessings within clearing space, and bring solutions, see deepest needs and emotions. So some of you guys may be feeling like you're in a crisis right now, but you got something coming in. And that's what I'm saying. And what happens with a tornado? The wind picks up so fast, right? It's so fast that it gets shit moving. It gets shit moving. So you guys have to understand that there are things coming in to kind of calm this down for you, but you still have to put forth the action in the ways that you need to. But just remember, this is why you have to be ready, because things are going to be like in a whirlwind happening so fast as they're coming in, and you have to be mindful, right? And be on it to get these things done. All right. At the bottom, you got being love. Exude love in all that you do. Oneness, likes attract like, and unconditionally loving self and all. So that's that pure love that I'm feeling, guys. And it might be you. It could be just how you love on people. It could be the energy you're getting from someone else, or it could be the energy that you and another person share. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm missing. I knew damn. I'm missing the main part of the reading, and I'm like, I'm missing something here. Like I'm missing a big part of the reading. But yeah, let's go ahead and end it with our energy organs. Okay. Okay, Melina, this reading has been 40 minutes. Wow, it's the longest one I've done so far. So far with these group of readings, okay? Now, let me try something else. Okay, let's see. What other messages do we have here for Aries? Okay, community in the reverse and victory. So community in the reverse says, might be where I felt that solitude energy, you know. But it says connection with kindred spirits. Now, when it's in the reverse, it said this card reverse indicates feelings of isolation. That's where we're getting that from. And perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect with old associations or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss or grief, but take heart. It is often the case that if you shift your energy with a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways to reflect your higher intentions. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs, and the like are all places you may meet new acquaintances. You are in closer harmony. Who are in closer harmony to you. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain some sense of support that you are looking for. The affirmation says, I open my life to wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. Okay. And then we have victory. I love it. Victory. Beautiful, beautiful card to end the reading with, right? So let's see. Victory. So victory says success and achievement. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Okay. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you work to accomplish. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort toward. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment. Be more careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer trumpet to bring great changes, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself to be open to victory on any and every level. On every level now. And the affirmation says, I'm achieving great things within myself and in the world, and I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. Okay. Wow, that was beautiful, Aries. Okay, I don't want to drag this reel on anymore. It's already 45 minutes. All right, guys. So I will see you next time. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. If it doesn't resonate for you, but you know someone that may help, make sure you send it to them. And I'll see you guys next time.